Let's check in for the great five-star hotel rip-off. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Hope you like what I did there, check in, bit of a pun. But it's something that I stumbled across, and it's a story that I want to share with you. For anyone basically who's now staying in hotels in this post-pandemic, ongoing pandemic world. And it's something that really intrigued me, but it's a very clever move by the managements of these hotels. And I'll let you decide at the end of the story what you would do or wish to do. As ever, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But here's what happened to me on a few occasions. I've recently been lucky enough to stay in quite a few hotels, all due to work of course, and getting up early and reporting internationally for various TV channels around the world. And some of these hotels have been in fact very splendid places. You come away thinking, wow, what a lovely venue to stay in. But the day after, you find out exactly how these hotels are truly ripping off the average traveller. Now imagine you come to London and you think, you know what, I'll treat myself and stay in a five-star deluxe hotel. Imagine it's somewhere like the Dorchester, the Savoy, and of course the Ritz. Now I'm sure none of these hotels are doing this particular trick, but if they're not, then please do correct me. But what I found in some other similar deluxe hotels is this. When you check in, you know, you're given all these wonderful things of you can use this, the restaurant's there, what sort of pillars would you like, blah, blah, blah. You know the picture. But then the day after, and this is what happened to me, I was asked to do a live Zoom chat from the suite in the hotel that I was staying in. And when I got back to the hotel after filming very early in the morning, I was told, oh, well, no, your room isn't being cleaned because, get this, it's to do with COVID. And I said, right. And they said, well, you know, basically we're not going to clean it because once you've been in the room, you know, until you leave, we can leave you fresh towels outside the room, but that's it. But then when I asked again a little bit later on to a manager, he said, oh no, it's nothing to do with that. Don't worry about that, sir. No, it's all to do with saving the planet. We don't replenish the towels or the bedding or anything like that because, you know, we don't want to heat up the planet. You get the picture. Now, what's interesting about this particular revelation is this. They never tell you this when you're checking in. It's not on their website. But apparently if you do want your room cleaned daily, as you thought you were going to get for those top rates, then you simply have to ask upon check-in. But they won't tell you on check-in. You have to ask. Now, my gripe about this particular situation is this, as I say, that's not reflected in the rates. And for me, it's nothing to do with saving the planet at all. It's saving staff time, bringing less staff in, of course, and the less staff that they need to clean the rooms. And here's what really got my goat, as they say in the north of England. They talk about it being, you know, oh, COVID safe and everything like that. And yes, lots of things in these particular hotels, and we're talking 6 in a major group in particular. Everything was clean in plastic, all that sort of stuff. But when I requested 2 pillows, a maid turned up with these 2 pillows, clutched to her grubby apron, let me tell you, not in plastic bags. She couldn't speak English and she just passed them to me. When I pointed this out to the manager and said, you've got all of these COVID safety placements in place, how does this work? He said, oh, I'm not sure how that happened. So you see what I'm saying? Once again, this wasn't a maid at all. It was just somebody that they had working downstairs who they decided to send up to deliver the pillows. So next time you check in and you're paying 5-star deluxe prices, make sure at the check-in you're actually getting the full 5-star service. And don't be fobbed off with the fact that, oh, it's COVID or we're saving the planet. Unless, of course, they're prepared to offer you a discount. After all, who checks into a hotel and then expects to make their own bed and clean their own bathroom on a daily basis? Or is it just me, Neil Sean, in the heart of London?